And it looks like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Randy, with RTS Mobile Gaming here, bringing you another fantastic live stream. It is GamerCast episode 111. That is one, and another one. I guess that looks like a 6 in Roman numerals. What we're trying to do right now is get up 3-8. Hang on one second. We are trying to get a couple games up and running at the same time. I have a brand new gaming tablet, which is really nice, which I really was hoping to use today, but I have not been able to get the live streaming set up on it yet. I tried to set up like Streamlabs, and it was like, it's kind of wasn't letting me connect to my correct YouTube channel. So we'll be playing a couple of games today. On the screen right now, you can see we already have Kingshot. And we're going to have to add, probably doing a duplicate this. And let's just put a duplicate in. And now I have two of them. Look at that. That's upsetting, isn't it? Let's move this down. We're getting set up for two games. I was trying to do a dual screen, a dual on my dealio. Here we go. We're gonna do some cool stuff today. You guys are gonna like this. You're either gonna like it or you're gonna be like, Randy, you're an asshole. So I don't know which one it's gonna be yet. Putting this over here. Okay. I'm gonna put my beautiful face in the middle. We're getting this set up live. Look at this. Right here at the bottom of the fire tornado, because you know how much I like tornadoes. I don't know what's happening here. We're trying to get our other one set up, but it's not setting up. Oh god. I'm trying to switch to my main account, but for now we're gonna do some. Once I get that figured out, we'll be golden. But for now, we're gonna be running like this just for a little bit, for like 10 minutes, till I figure out how to overlay my other game. Okay. Welcome to the stream, folks. This is an exciting day. It's GamerCast episode 111. We'll be playing some Kingshot, and we'll also be doing some other stuff. There's also the bear today in Kingshot, which is really exciting. We'll be doing the bear, and we'll be doing some DC Dark Legion once I can figure out how to link my account and overlay it. I'm just waiting for that moment. All these stupid games when you open a new instance. Magamat Naeem Moses. I do not play Sea of Conquest anymore. We quit that game a while back. I guess I should probably join voice chat. Probably join voice chat. I see some people in the voice chat. Alright, GamerCast episode 111. Wow, that's crazy. Come join. Yes, and I realize I'm in portrait mode, landscape mode, not my usual portrait mode that I like to be in for these type of deals. Let's turn off auto join. I like to be in portrait mode versus, I like to be in landscape versus portrait. However, what we found out last stream is I can't switch between different games in different resolutions when you're in the middle of a live stream. Therefore, the only way for me to make this happen. Okay. Oh my god, it wants me to click like a million things. Let's join voice chat. Let's go into the RTS Discord. Let's go to voice chat. I see Glaire's already in there. What's up, Glare? Wait, I can't hear you on. Hang on one sec. Alright, say things.
Hi, good morning.
You sound fantastic. Alright, we have Glare there, which is fantastic. Welcome to GamerCast 111, Glare. It's an exciting time.
I know, I've been on break.
Huh?
I said I've been on break, and in the meantime, you took up some cartoon game.
Yeah, we have a cartoon game. And soon, yes, we will have Death and Destruction. Also, by the way, Glare, since it is GamerCast episode 111, I think we're going to be doing a $50 giveaway later on in the stream. So get excited about that. Yep. We also have to give a
Listen,
shout out to our stream sponsor, GemZ. You can save money on in-game packs for games like DC Dark Legion, Sea of Conquest. They do not offer packs for Kingshot right now. But check out the link to GemZ's Discord in my video description below.
yeah, because there's a new ship out in Sea of Conquest.
It's a new ship out.
And you probably need that pack
I need
to
that.
get it.
Yes. Yes. How is Sea of Conquest? I haven't even looked at that game.
I just like, I mean, I've been free to play though. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm like tempted, but like in my brain, all morning I'm like, do not do it.
So, somebody.
That ship is the cost of a flight to Europe.
The ship has sailed.
So,
Yeah. Literally.
like,
I
just go.
Someone asked me the other day if they could have my account, and I was like, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm ever going to come back, but I don't want to give away my... who knows, right? Who knows what's going to happen?
Some of these people, like there's one guy in our season right now who's like level 57. I'm like, what? He can't even do anything against that. I mean, I was just like, okay, I died. Oh, anyways. Listen, I have before we talk games.
Yeah.
I have a book thing with you.
A book thing?
Some people don't know. Because Randy and I read books. It's a thing.
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, so sometimes, not all the time,
Steph!
but sometimes. Oh,
Sorry,
Steph's here.
Go ahead, Blair.
What's up, guys?
So sometimes we read the same books, not all the times. But Randy knows this from my past, and people probably don't know. Steph might know. But like sometimes I do dumb things. Like I pick up a book that is part of a series, and I think the series is complete.
Oh.
And so I start reading this. I start reading the books, and then I discover that the series is not complete.
Oh, it's not complete. Yep.
And that I am now stuck having to wait to find out what happens.
Fair
so,
enough.
anyways, there's a series out with dragons. It's a fantasy series. Dragons, dragon riders. There's war, battles, all this shit, right? I don't know if you've seen it, Randy.
We love war and battles. Tell what's it called again?
Yeah. Fourth Wing series.
Fourth Wing. I have not heard of that.
Okay. So anyways, I had peripherally heard about it because like it's been out there. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list. But again, it was like this series, so I was like, I'm not touching that because I have made this mistake many times. And the third book came out, I want to say right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so I registered that. I registered that this third book came out. So in my head, I decided it was a trilogy.
Oh, no. And did you start at the end, or would you?
So the other, like, last week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go read that trilogy.
Yeah.
Now, dumbass me never actually confirmed, is this a trilogy?
Yep.
Yeah, guess what, guys? It's not a fucking trilogy.
Not a trilogy. Is it a good series?
It's a good series.
Okay.
Each book is between like 600 and 800 pages, so it takes an investment of time. But it's a 5-book series, and since book 3 just came out at like Christmas time, it's gonna be a hot minute before book 4.
Yeah.
But it is good. It's got a lot of battle stuff, dragons, all that.
Oh, we love dragons and battles.
And any book that starts with a map is my kind of book.
That means they're really overly committed. Yes, I would agree with that.
I mean, the only thing you can do better than having a map at the beginning of a book is a family tree. Then I'm like, I am all in to this series for like the next decade.
I've seen some of those. Yeah, I still need to finish. I haven't even finished the very last book in that last series that I was reading with what's-her-face, the writer? Sarah Moss or whatever her name is. Yeah, I still have to finish one more. I read all her other stuff. I just have one left to do. But I mean, look, folks, we're here for GamerCast 111. Super excited to have Blair and Steph in chat. I see Lore's in the stream itself. What's up, Lore? On the screen right now, for any of my viewers who may not be familiar with these games, we have 2 games up. On the left-hand side, you have a game called Kingshot. Kingshot is this kind of cartoon-style base builder. It's from the same makers of Whiteout Survival. My understanding is it's very similar to Whiteout Survival in a lot of ways, but they took all the changes that everybody wanted and they made it into a new game with all the changes. That's what I've heard. We have the bear event happening in just over 2 minutes here. We'll be doing the bear trap. I'm no longer top 3 on the server. I'm like ranked 26th or 27th in power, so I'm going to actually be joining other people's rallies for the first time versus hosting my own. And it's going to be glorious. And that's what I have to say about that.
Remember, everyone, this is the first time Randy's admitting that he's weaker.
I'm a little weenie. Look at I'm ranked 22. I must have jumped up a little bit. I'm ranked 22 in power. There's some people over 100 million. Like, I'm nowhere near the top anymore. But that has been my. I'm trying to not spend. And then on the right hand side we have DC Dark Legion. I'm trying to not spend any more money. As of not yesterday, because I spent some money yesterday, but as of today.
You're like day.
Yeah, let's pick the day we're gonna start. As of today, I want to spend less money. I mean, I do recoup, a couple $100 through YouTube advertising here and there, so it kind of pays for my spending. But it would be good if I actually was profitable for the first time ever. Haven't been profitable since I started this YouTube hobby many years ago, 5-6 years ago. Clash of Kings the West, the OG game. And here we are, GamerCast episode 111. And it's going to be fantastic. Oh, we got MyNix in chat. Mogamat, Naeem, Moses. Oh, you matched up with some whales in S6. I'm sorry to hear about that. Lore said he's here for more Randy's money. To Lore's point, we will be doing a $50 giveaway later in the stream to celebrate episode 111. And that's going to be glorious. It'll be through a either Apple Play or Google Play. I'll be purchasing the gift card on Amazon and sending you the code. And that's how that's going to work. All right, we have the Bears starting in just a second. Oh, here comes the first rallies. There's the first rally. I'm trying to join the whale rallies. Just want to make sure that I can get in on them. And let's join the other. And this is here. We're just looking for more whales. We like whale rallies today. There's one. Where's our leader? I'm looking for another rally. Looking for another one. Who's next? Here's Rain. We'll join Rain's rally too. Rain's got some decent stats. Oops. And we'll deploy that. All right. We are now moving along, folks. Moving along here. We're going to be doing the rally. This is the bear pitfall here in Kingshot. The strategy that I just employed, if you did not watch me do it, or if you're joining late. The strategy I just employed is to join 2 rallies, okay? Since I'm no longer, as I showed you guys earlier in the stream, I'm no longer in the top, even the top 10 for the server. I'm ranked 22 in power. It doesn't benefit my alliance for me to make a rally when there's 21 people stronger than me that will give you better stats in the rally. So now, for the first time ever, I've always been a rally host. Now I'm joining the rallies. So that's exciting. Don't have a whole lot of other troops. So I guess I could join a rally with no heroes. That's another strategy, by the way. You want to make sure that you are, if you don't have Chenko or a Matus available to join, you want to go ahead and hop into somebody's rally with just troops. Should be glorious. We are live streaming. Oops. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, I guess I have 2 games up, so which one should I put in Discord for you guys? I guess I could just put my...
Oh, whichever.
Wish I could do my... Wish I could put... Let me just share my whole screen.
Sure.
I don't know, that's not going to be well. Is it? I feel like it's not going to go well. You can't really tell. Let me... I'll put Kingshot now, and then I'll switch to DC Dark Legion later when we're doing something exciting. So, yeah, make sure you guys are sending either Chenko or Amatus, and as a rally joiner, as a rally host, you can use your own heroes however you want. As a rally joiner, you want to make sure that the top right skill on the hero you're sending has either attack or lethality, so you're contributing damage to the total squads. This is total squads. Only the top right skill applies when you're joining a rally. The top right skill of your first hero in your group. So if you have Chenko as like your third pole, it's not going to work. Amatus also has a lethality skill up here, and then there's some upcoming heroes in a day or two that release for server 36 that we did some videos on, which will give more bonuses. Death and Destruction. Look at this. We are live. I'm gonna go ahead and just spam this shit. For only 400 gems, I can do an announcement. It's fantastic. And welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. And we have Mars in chat. What is up, Mars?
Morning.
You know I love you long time, baby. How you doing? Are you playing Once Human?
I dabbed into it, yeah.
Yeah. Brian Polanco, yes, only the first hero stats if you're a rally joiner. If you are a host, then all of your hero stats will count. But as a rally joiner, and let me show you. Go ahead and Tannis. This is the rally I'm in. Let me show you. You can click this little flag here on the right and open up the stat bonuses for this rally. And you can see down here, these are the rally member skills contributed from the rally joiners. Only the strongest 4 heroes will have their selection. So even though there's 13 people in the rally, only the 4 of us with the strongest skill will be selected, and it's only the top right skill. So if you have someone with a PvE skill in here, and you're the strongest skill because maybe they're a 5-star hero, you may take the place of someone with a good skill just because your skill is higher level. So don't put that. Yep. Hypefix, what's going on? Miko Pakasum, shout out to server 109. Welcome to the stream. I guess I should post this in their Discord, huh? All right. Live stream is up. Oh, my Nix is eating some dinosaur bones. Oh yeah, we just smashed that fool. Okay, so now we gotta wait for the next. I'm gonna join King Peter here in just a minute.
You know who's in my season, Randy?
Who?
In Sea of Conquest?
Who?
TRB.
TRB?
Mm-hmm.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Where the hell are my troops? The fuck are they at? They're just walking around. God damn it. Oh, I got in. I wasn't sure if I was going to get in. Sorry. My troops are taking so long to walk home. I wasn't sure if they're going to get into this rally. TRB's in your season.
Yeah.
I am sorry to hear that. How are we doing on rankings, by the way? I'm rank 4. Look at that. Join the whales. Get some damage. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go look at these reports, guys. I'm sure you want to see them. Check this out. And then you can tell me all about TRB. So this is the report. Huh?
There's not much to say.
Fair enough. If you look at this, I've almost outdamaged Tannis, who is a tier 10... second strongest person on our server right now. I almost outdamaged him based on his hero stats, and that's because I'm using the composition I posted in my video the other day, which is high in archers. Archers do crazy damage. Here you can see this is a more cavalry focused combo on a weaker player, so I did a little bit lower damage output. But we should have some good damage coming out this next round here. So the composition that I'm using, let me show you my comp. I'm going to tell you why, in case you are wondering. King Peter. So here you can see I'm using 35,000 infantry, 22,000 cavalry, and 42,500 supreme archers. I'm just kind of rounding here, right? Supreme archers. I have a lot of supreme archers because they have the highest damage in this game. And then, Glare, I want you to tell me about what's going on with TRB. They have the highest damage in this game. I'm just setting up some. I'm also going to be doing some Dark Legion on the right-hand side as well. We're doing all the games at the same exact time. It's my favorite combo. Oh, yes. Fight. Alright, let's go look at these units. So if we go over to the archers, and we look at their stats, let's start with their skills. 1, they have 10% bonus damage against infantry, which is great. But 2, they have an additional 10% damage averaged over 10 rounds because they have a 10% chance to do a double strike. So that doubles their damage.
So cute.
And they're also cute. Yeah. So not only do they have this chance to do a double strike and 10% bonus damage to infantry, they also have the highest attack and lethality. 13 attack, 14 lethality. They're very, 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 very high damage units. So 13 attack, 14 lethality. Let's go look at infantry, for example. Infantry skills are defensive. You have an offensive skill against cavalry and then a higher defense bonus against cavalry, okay? But their attack is only 9 and the lethality is only 9 versus 13 and 14. So they are already doing like dramatically lower, 40% lower damage than the archers. Their HP and defense is way higher. But in this particular fight, we want damage. So we are focusing on archers. We want to maximize our archer output. That's what we're trying to do today. And here on the right-hand side in DC Dark Legion, we are just pushing through some of these levels here with my beautiful, beautiful Arkham's Most Wanted combination. And for those of you that are interested in the DC Dark Legion game, oh, here comes the rallies. They're going to march in about 50 seconds here. In DC Dark Legion, I just picked up Joker's special weapon. This is a fun one, Glare, and this is interesting because there's no like world map. You can't like go raid other people's bases and stuff. You can capture cities, but it's like very fixed, fighting window. So it's really a lot of just solo theory crafting with some PvP activities and group events like 2 or 3 times a week. But other than that, it's pretty much solo and theory crafting. So I've got this build on the screen right now, perfected. I'm wiping people out that are like 10-15% stronger than me, no problem. Fluffy Dude, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How does it look, by the way? Is this entertaining with the 2 games? We're trying this out for the first time. I'll also have my tablet up and running, Glare. I took your inspiration and I actually picked up a really nice gaming tablet the other day.
Oh, which one did you get?
I picked up, I didn't pick up the, I picked up an Android one. It's the Red Magic pad, and it's like built for gaming. It's got like advanced cooling solutions and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, so, that is key, because some of these games really do make your device run hot.
Yes, that is correct.
I like playing on the tablet, but that's just me.
Okay.
But other people don't. I find the phone after you played on a tablet, it's very hard to go on the phone. The phone like emergency.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's so much nicer on the tablet. And I'm on my PC right now just because I didn't get my streaming set up in time. I probably need another hour or so to get my streaming actually going on the tablet. But on the tablet, it's nice because I can snap both games together in one window. Like right now, the resolution on BlueStacks is a little bit, they're narrow resolutions. So I'm kind of putting my stream up with side by side with me in the middle. But when I stream the tablet, they'll actually take up most of the screen. It'll be a better economy for the screen.
Yeah.
Laura said he's old and needs a big screen of a tablet. Yep.
That's not being old, Laura. That's just being efficient. You're just being efficient and kind of your eyes.
Efficient. How are we doing on rankings?
What made you choose the Red Magic versus the OnePlus Pad 2?
Good question. So the OnePlus Pad 2, similar price range. I think $50 cheaper, something like that. That's based on the I forget the name of the chip, but it's like the HG99 or something. It's not based on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is what the Red Magic is based on, and the Snapdragon just performs way better than that H99 chip for high gaming loads. And also, the Red Magic has advanced cooling. I can show you on my camera actually, since you won't be able to see it in Discord, Mars, but if you look at my stream, I'll put it on camera right now.
No, you could take a picture of it, post it in your Discord later when you get
Yeah.
an opportunity.
Yeah, and I'll do that.
But I think you were looking at the OnePlus One, Pad 1. OnePlus Pad 2 is a Snapdragon. I'm almost certain because I was looking at buying it. I was looking at buying one myself.
Fair enough.
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I've been wrong. Yeah, I mean, I've been wrong before. I also saw some reviews. I read several reviews and I watched several YouTube videos on all these different tablets because I looked at like 6 or 7 of them. And the reports were that the front-facing camera on the OnePlus was like super grainy and low quality and like washed out. And I saw that from like 2 or 3 different video reviewers. So while the gaming tablet was nice, like I'm trying to get it to a place where I can stream, and I believe that it's a 20 megapixel on the Red Magic on the front. So the camera is way better. It's not 8 megapixel. It actually has balancing as well, has stabilization that's way better. And that was the review from the OnePlus. They said like the camera is super grainy on the front-facing camera, and then like the stabilization, it has stabilization, but it's not amazing. So
from GSM Arena, right? You watched the YouTube video on it.
I don't know.
It was the Red Magic versus the OnePlus Pad 2. They had a review on that.
I don't know if I watched that specific one. I did watch like 3 or 4 videos for each of them from individual like creators. I don't think I looked at that comparison one. Would have been a good one to look at. But I got the Red Magic, dude, because it has this crazy massive vapor chamber. It's just a graphic on the back of it, really, but they have this crazy massive vapor chamber, and they have a fan built in at the end of the heatsink. At the edge of the vapor chamber, they have this little 20,000 RPM fan that I was gaming with both these games up side by side for like 3 hours. I barely lost any battery life. Like I maybe lost 15% battery life after 3 hours. Maybe 20%, 15, 20, and it wasn't hot at all. Like the fan and the heatsink did a great job. So
I'm surprised with the fan being in there, it didn't eat up more power.
It's a little baby fan. I mean, it's tiny. It's got to be like an inch diameter or smaller. It's a small one. But it's just right at the edge of the heatsink. You know what I mean? Okay, here's King. Look it, I almost outdamaged Tanis again running a cavalry setup. Good. We're doing some good damage here. We're bringing damage in here.
I'm wondering what the Red Magic's OS is like, because I know OnePlus has a really good OS called Oxygen OS.
I love OnePlus.
And you don't...
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
If you don't know about the developers of Oxygen OS, they were originally custom ROM developers back in the day on XD8developers.com. They were the original developers called MIUI. So they would make custom ROMs for phones, for Android phones, deep bloat and everything that made a really optimized operating system. They were Chinese, but they were really good, reputable developers. And then OnePlus took them on board, and then they made Oxygen OS. Yeah.
I used to use OnePlus phones too for a while. I mainly got away from those when they were purchased by, or when they were always a subsidiary of what's the name of the one that they're Oppo or whatever. Yeah. So I was.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what that Red Magic operating system is all about.
It's not too bad. It has a lot of built-in gaming functionality, and you're right. One of the reasons I did like the OnePlus, I mean, that was like my runner-up, right? It was either this or the OnePlus. The reason I didn't get the OnePlus is, one, I really liked, maybe I'm misremembering the chips, but I believe that the chip in the Red Magic is better. But again, I could be misquoting because I did look at 6 or 7 of them. And then the cooling, I like the cooling. But the OnePlus has a great UI, to your point. It's super simple. It's not bloated with a bunch of stuff. The Red Magic has a little bit of bloat that I was able to disable and uninstall, a dozen things right at the start. It wasn't a big deal. but it definitely comes with some bloat you have to turn off. The operating system is pretty nice on the Red Magic, though. I will say it's very smooth and buttery. It has gaming modes. It lets you you can like turn on your overclock. You can activate your fan to different RPM levels. It has a lot of cool features, and it has like a built-in streaming overlay mode that's just built in. And I can like turn on the streaming overlay and start making like a composition, making a scene, which is pretty nice.
If you were to compare Red Magic's OS versus like say Samsung, their OS, and like how much bloat is on there and just how much they lock it down and et cetera, what would you rate? So let's say Samsung is like a 10.
Yeah.
As far as like bloating and locking down their phone and just forcing you to swallow their pill, right? Where would you put Red Magic's OS and how would they operate, compared to that?
Yeah, it's a good question because the phone, I do a lot of multitasking stuff on it all the time, a million things, and I've only had the tablet for a few days. I've been starting to. I don't want to make my tablet too bloated, so I've have like Discord on there. I'm gonna put the streaming software. I'm gonna have the games and try and keep it super low key. And so far, it's definitely been really nice to have the tablet to do the split screening. But I can do split screening on my Samsung. It's just a smaller screen, so I haven't really done it. I guess it's hard for me to like compare them apples and apples since they're for different purposes. I never really disliked Samsungs. I always think that their Bixby voice is really stupid. It's like, hey, here's this useless assistant that we try and force you to use. It has its own button, on some phone models, and it's like, okay, nobody wants that shit. But it's certainly, I don't have any big complaints about my Samsung phone. I'll have to come back to you on a real answer on that maybe in like a month or two, Mars, and I'll do a review video on this tablet. I also have some really cool accessories for the tablet that I got for like $20-$30 a pop that I'll show you. I'll add into my review video, but it's this really cool like mini mechanical Bluetooth keyboard. It's really amazing. It's like $30, man, and it's a monster keyboard. It may be better than like the $150 keyboards I used to have on my Surface Pros when I used to use Surface Pros. So it's a really nice $30 keyboard that, like I said, is like fucking fantastic. King Peter.
Yeah, send pictures of it later on Discord. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, for sure. King Peter is the top damage here. Is his stats top? I think I need to join Tannis with my. I'm shortchanging my damage output by putting my strongest troops with King Peter. His stats aren't as good as Tannis. I'm cutting by. I should be rank 1, but I'm rank 3. Need to put the right units with the right people. All right. Yeah, and for the DC Dark Legion fans out there, this is a fun game as well. Oh, see you in a little bit, my Nix. What's up, Adrian, Steven, Carvajal, Giraldo? You have a long YouTube username, my friend. That's for fucking sure. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying this DC Dark Legion game. We're just auto-complaining a few levels here, but this game is glorious. And you know what I like about this game? It's low-key. Like, I don't have to play a lot of hours a day. A lot of it's just theory crafting and single player against yourself type of deal. The PvP, we had our two weekly PvP events in the last 2 days. It was a massive battle. It's called the Guardian event, where you're actually fighting over cities, and that's really the only time you're gonna fight other people directly. Let's look at the rankings here. Personal rankings. So, Happy Harbor, I was ranked 16 out of everybody. Did I do this one? Where's the other one? I was ranked 6 on another one. I can't. Oh, this one? I don't know. We don't own. Oh, this one. Here you go. I got ranked 6 on the Star City fight out of everybody. It's an interesting. It's a fun game. Okay, I gotta join some more rallies. Hang on. I'm coming. No, I missed Tannis because I was doing the damn other game. Motherfuckers. We lost Tannis. What's happening here? Wow. Okay. Well, because he's full. That's probably why I can't join. I guess I'm going to host a rally this time. Or can I join somebody else who's already up and running? I have to join somebody else in a minute here. Damn it. Good boy Dog Thor. He'll take my troops. Here's Rain. She's already up and running. Screw it. Let's go. I'm coming, Rain. Damn it. I fucked up. I was gabbing away over here and I forgot to join the rallies. They were full. Alright. Well, that's fine. We're still doing good work here. Yeah, Dark Legion's fun. I just got Joker's special weapon. Look at the graphics on this game too. They're pretty slick. Do some PvP and shoot some people. I'll wait for the rally to land here. Fantastic. Thank you again, by the way, to GemZ for sponsoring today's video. If you would like to buy packs in DC Dark Legion, check out GemZ because they can save you a bunch of money. Oh, this guy's a little stronger than me. You guys want to see if we can out-comp him? Let's see what happens. He's got about 50,000 power over me. He's using a Justice League comp. I'll move this girl over here. I'm going to do my best to kill their enemy Superman right now. That's the goal, because he's the biggest damage dealer on their team. My biggest damage dealer is Joker, and I'm running this 3-piece Arkhams for giving my bonus effect accuracy, and then Metahuman to give me some additional HP for my front line. 4 of the heroes here have healing abilities. 4 of my heroes have the ability to heal. Only 1 of his do. Again, let's see if we can out-comp him. He's got fucking level 300 heroes, bro. I'm level 240. This is going to be... I don't know if I'm going to win. He's just going to have so many higher stats just for the sheer fact... Let me switch this in Discord for you guys. Just for the sheer fact that this fool's got 60 levels on me, he's going to have such a high percentage of bonus stats. This is going to be a really uphill battle. Oh, my front tank's almost dead already. Oh my god, dude. Come on, get a heal off. Get a heal off. We got a heal off! We got some heals off. Come on, Superman. Let's go. My other tank's going down. Oh, shit. This could be a loss. Superman's down! No! It's not over yet. It's going to be over in a second, though. I still have a tank that's alive. Batman's going down. The enemy Superman is still alive. No! Considering that dude has 60 levels on me, I'm really not upset. But we almost killed him. Look. I killed 4 of his heroes. His only hero left was Superman. You see that? He's got fucking full mythic red gear. Look at this motherfucker. Are you kidding me with this shit? Yeah.
You're too funny.
Bro, no wonder I got my ass whooped. He's got fucking 4 stars higher than my hero, too. Damn, dude. Alright. I think that I would have won that if he was like if he was only 40 levels stronger than me instead of 60. I think I would have won the fight. Honestly. I call that a win because we almost wiped his... Lore, did you fucking see that, Lore? I almost got this motherfucker. Alright. That's fine. But yeah, here are the stats. Sorry, here's the damage stats. You can see Joker just dominated the world. I have 3 different heroes up here with healing on the board, which is amazing. And I should pay attention to this game because I have to rally again in 40 seconds. Yeah. God. So lucky. He's so lucky. Alright, well, let's kill someone different. Let's fight this guy, DC Kaios. He's also way stronger than me. 50,000 power. He's running a Justice League comp as well. Alright, here we go. I know I have a rally coming on Kingshot in 10 seconds. as we watch this DC Dark Legion fight, see if we can live. We are getting some damage out, folks. Wow, this is going to be a victory for us. I think his Batman's already down. Oh, he's down now. Batman's going down. Aquaman. Oh, we just peened this dude so hard, Lord. Did you see that? DC Kaios just got wrecked. Complete and total victory. I didn't lose a single hero. Everyone's alive. Domination. Wow. Domination. Dominated. Dominationing. Oh, and there's no more rallies for this. Okay. That was domination. He's got some pretty strong heroes, too. He is a 3 gold star Batman. It's way stronger than my guys. My Superman's slightly stronger. Yeah, he's got stronger heroes across the board. I'll take it. This is a good dominating victory. I'll fucking take it. And he's only 20 levels above me. So, how does this game work, you might be asking yourself. It's a good question. Joker does area of effect damage over time. He applies damage over time to multiple people in an area. And the longer you keep him alive, the more damage he does, like a snowball. So, the reason I have 4 heroes here that all heal is because I want this fight to drag out as long as possible. The longer the fight drags out, the more Joker's damage snowballs. His fucking damage over time stacks up to 100 stacks on each hero. So, once you get to that point, he's doing disgusting, disgusting damage. And again, with our 2 frontline tanks that do self-healing and our healer that does healing, plus Joker has a small amount of self-healing, we really end up with a crazy, crazy amount of pew-pew. And then if either one of my frontline 2 tanks die, Superman is a high damage dealer, medium tanky level hero. And we're going to finish today's fight at rank 3. And because of that, it's just fantastic. Okay. That's the end. We got it. We finished rank 3 in the bear trap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go get our rewards. This thing has such good rewards, by the way, I have to tell you. Look at these fucking rewards. 7 forge hammers. Wow, look at the resources. 100, 21 million food and wood. Yeah, that's what's going on. Some hero tokens, some alliance coins. Like, I'll fucking take it. Claim all. It's all been claimed. Alright. Let's go gather now. Love gathering. Fucking love it. Oh, I'm going to get a level 8 lumber yard. Let's definitely take that. Alright, I'm just trying to grab a few resource tiles here. Don't mind me. We're just grabbing some wood. You know how much I like to grab wood. Didn't sound good, did it? Alright, we also have the Caesars event today, which is really amazing for Kingshot. I don't know if you guys have seen the Caesars event. I'll show you what it is real quick. I should probably make a guide on it. But this event gives you, look at the amount of rewards. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 30, 34, 38, 42, 46, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71. You're going to get somewhere around 85, because I'm too lazy to finish the math. Somewhere around 85 of these mythic general hero shards. That is a lot of fucking legendary hero shards for free. So you end up with 2 or 3 days to complete this event. I think it's 3 days. You have to go kill the mobs. And yeah, I mean, you get a lot of other rewards too, right? Like dozens of hours, hundreds of hours of speed ups and other stuff too. So it's not like, I just mentioned the hero shards, but you're going to get, you know, tens of thousands of gems, hero shards, and hundreds of hours of speed ups, plus tens of millions of resource chests. I mean, this is maybe the best event in the game for free rewards. So if you guys are playing Kingshot, fucking get in there. Like, I can't, You know what I'm saying? Say it enough. Like, get fucking in there. Start doing the Caesar event, because if you miss it, you are fucking up. That's for sure. Okay, we're over here at DC again. Caramel Macchiato, I'm not going to fight him. This guy is going to have, I think, 40 levels on me. Similar power. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's just go. Let's go gain a couple levels. Hang on. What are we doing here? I only have 14 hours left to finish my... Whoops. 14 hours left to finish my construction over here. So let's just go. Should we just finish the construction, guys? What do you think? Steph Blair Mars.
That's up to you, man.
All right. Mars said it's up to me. Daddy said let's go. So there it is. I can now boost my heroes to level 260. I don't actually know if I have enough items for this. I probably should have thought about that first. Enough of the stimulators. Like, look, just by boosting my level cap, look at the stats I get. I get crazy stats just by jumping up a level. And each level I gain is hundreds of stats. Let's boost, yep, up to 260. And just like that, dude, Joker just became even more monstrous. Let's get Superman up there. I have enough to get 3 more people to level 260. Not everybody. But I'll go get some more currency in just a second here. Let's get Bane upgraded. He needs more HP. I just got like tens of thousands more HP right now in this guy, like my main tank. It's so much tankier now. Oh my god. It's fantastic news. Alright. And I'm gonna need to go complete a little bit of the anti-crime network here. Because I need some stimulation. Stimulate me. Need 600k of these, I think. I'm just going to do a couple of these. This is what you spend your stamina on, guys. So I'm just going to do 5 full runs here. 30, I mean, sorry. See if I can get enough stimulator juice to boost my 5th hero to level 260, and then I'll go back to the PvP. Much stronger than I was before. I think we're going to get it. Pretty sure we're going to hit it. Yeah. This should do it here. Kingshot. Do some conquest. Oh yeah, I can go stimulate. Stimulating. Look at this. Everybody's been stimulated. Full stimulation across the board. And now I'm ready for some more PvP. We just got way stronger. Just like that. Let's go look at our pew pew. Let's go fight that guy who beat us. He's only got 40 levels on us now. This motherfucker. We're almost equal in power. His main damage dealer is stronger than my main damage dealer, but only by a star, so technically this should be a... If I lose this, then I am running the wrong comp. That's what that fucking means. There's no other way to say that shit. Bane got a heal off. Oh. Bane's down. Superman is dropping Batman. Batman is going down fast. There goes enemy Batman. Woo! We have some damage output going on. No, Superman's hitting Ivy. Oh, and it's a victory. Ladies and gentlemen. Complete domination. That's what I like to see. He did kill 2 of my heroes, but this was complete domination. Joker just did way more damage. His Superman did 413,000. Joker did 583,000. Death and destruction for all. Look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Alright. Let's find a good person to kill. Can't kill Wraithhaven. That's not gonna... Let's kill Leah Pia. Leah Pia is a very strong opponent. She's got some really good heroes, and her comp is actually really powerful. So this is going to be an interesting deal. I'm going to switcheroo these two. Put Superman on Bane. And she has some really strong hero setups, so this is going to be, for sure, get a heal off! Get a heal off! This is going to be a tough fight. Oh! I've wiped out his back row! Joker wiped out his back row. Look at that. Lord, did you see that? Fucking right. Leah Pia down. This combo is too dirty. You can't kill... I have so much healing. She got a bunch of mythic fucking gear. This motherfucker, dude. You can't... I don't know what to tell you. This much healing. So the way Joker works is he does a lot of damage over time, and when he actually kills an enemy target, he spreads a lot of the damage over time to the other targets nearby, and he does this massive, like, AoE nuke when he kills somebody. So I want all of my heroes to do crazy healing. That way they don't die. If I can kill 2 of his heroes quickly, I'll have 2 AoE nukes. They'll all spread all the dots, and just like that, Joker's damage doubles. So that's the strategy we're employing here. Oh, and I defended against Caramel Macchiato. Look at that, he tried to kill me. I defended. Success. One more fight. We're killing people over here in Kingshot as well. We are pushing our levels. Fun Keefs. Fun Creeps. Not going to hit Wraithhaven, because that would be bad. This guy looks like a good one to hit. LC. Here we go. He's got 50,000 power on me. He's got some pretty strong damage output here. No heals! So he's really trying to lean on the fact that he has some mega nukes coming. And he's going to try and spread his Joker damage. That's what he's doing. He's saying, I'm not even going to run a support. Fuck it. I'm going pure damage, because if I can kill 2 enemy heroes, it's an auto win, because Joker will nuke everybody. I'm going to see if I can out-heal his combo. Shazam's taking the front damage from his Joker, and Shazam kind of has a little cheat death ability where he lives for a second or two. Let's get a heal out. Leah. No! No! We're still alive! Oh no, I lost a hero! He's about to lose a hero. He lost a hero! We're still alive! We're still in the fight! This is a win! This is a win! And it's a win, ladies and gentlemen! That's it. Snot rag down. Fucking right, baby. 50,000 power, 40 levels above me. Fuck you. Sorry, excuse my language. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. So
You're
he
funny.
was, yeah, he's trying to run a 5 damage comp, man, and I just, look at this. I fucking out-healed him. Couldn't kill my heroes. Couldn't get his nukes off. That's it. Alright. Good fight. I take back the FU. That was just passion. Just me being passionate. And we'll do the $50 giveaway based on some trivia questions in chat. In probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. That's right. Oh, by the way, the mystery store in DC Dark Legion, you have to do it because the mystery store has so much good stuff, super cheap. Like, look at this, 333% discount on this Chaos Energy Cube. I don't buy the stuff that's only 100% discount. 150, you get out. Alright, look at this, 200%. 249. I just love bargains. I probably don't even need the things I'm buying. It's just like, bargain.
Or like, it's a bargain, I'm buying it.
Fuck it. Now this stuff at the bottom is full price. I don't need to buy anything full price. But League Shop. So the League Shop is great. I use it to buy these quantum components that are used to upgrade your ships that your heroes travel on. The Meta Brawl, I would use your stuff on Bane tokens. Use it on the hero shards. That's the best bet for Meta Brawl points right now anyways. House of Secrets, I just bought the Jokers thing yesterday. And then Worldline, I use it to buy the magic eyes for more of the House of Secret purchases. So I don't actually know how to level up that his weapon. Maybe I should look at that. How do I put stars on it? I need 40 tokens. Oh, so I can just upgrade it directly. That's interesting. If you guys didn't know that, that's how you upgrade these. Oh, shit. Visitor sells these little 3,000 token packs that give a lot of those. Just buying all this shit. Need all the things. Alright. Let's do some cubes, and then I'll go do some cube summons here in DC Dark Legion, folks. Daddy needs more cubes. It's cube day. Oh. Feel free to like and subscribe, by the way, if you've enjoyed today's content. Time to do some cube summons, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Gatling Gal. There you go. Why don't we take like a 2-minute break, and what I'll do is go get a coffee, and I'll see if there's any White Claw. I think there are some White Claws in the fridge. And we'll come back and we'll do some more of that. Go ahead, deploy. We'll do some more of that. Should be glorious. I'll be right back in 2 to 3 minutes, folks. Be right back.
Coffee and a White Claw. That should settle in the stomach pretty good.
I'm back. I returned.
I had a quick question. Are you putting White Claw in your coffee? Like you're drinking both those at the same time?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So
I'm drinking them next to each other.
May I suggest that all you really need to do is just get Jack Daniel, get a shot of whiskey, throw it in your coffee. It's like that's what most people do if they drink in the morning.
Don't we do it like Bailey's in coffee? Shouldn't you put like Bailey's?
Add a shot of whiskey with their coffee.
I don't know.
No, whiskey, bro. Just a shot of whiskey. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Well, I have whiskey on top of my counter, on top of my cabinet. I don't drink very often, except on Sundays when my wife was at church. But I could get the whiskey down. I feel like it's a little early in the day to start with whiskey. But this is the coffee in the one hand.
Well, if you're only adding one shot to your coffee, listen, one shot of whiskey is equivalent to 2 White Claws. So
there you go.
You know, if you're sipping on your coffee over a 2-3 hour period,
yes,
most people do, or 2-hour period, you're fine. It's not
fair enough. I will think about it. How about that, Mars? We'll see what we got.
I'll give another tip is a lot of people like old men in group homes, like old timers.
Oh, now I'm a group fucking old guy in a group home. God damn it!
I mean,
you motherfucker.
That's the way it is, man. Hey, so instead of taking blood pressure pills, they'll get a subscription from the doctor to allow the group home to get whiskey with their coffee in the morning as a supplement to blood pressure pills.
There you go. Thin it out. I can see that working.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably the same doctor that will then bill your insurance company $20,000 to write that prescription for whiskey in the morning. Yeah, the same one.
No.
Yeah.
It's like having a cup of red wine after dinner or something,
Sure. We're going to continue with our box opening, our gacha box opening here in Dark Legion, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. As Mars tries to convince me to put whiskey in my coffee, which I'm not saying no to, by the way. Just saying,
It's just a masculine thing to do.
Yeah.
White Claw and coffee, I don't know.
We'll have to assess. Brian Polanco, thank you, my friend. Said that I have a beautiful smile. My wife says I'm a piece of shit, so I'm glad you think otherwise. Here we go. I got a lot of boxes to open in Kingshot as well. 331 loot chests. I've hit my daily max. Okay, and then purchase packs. 52 people bought a pack in the last 2 hours here in this group. That is crazy. What is going on, my Korean friend? Oh, hi, Inni. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Inni is what is this? Alliance Tech? What did I just contribute to? What is this? What do we have here? What's this do? Contribution. Oh, this just gives me rewards. Who thumbs this up? Fucking. There's nothing else to contribute to? You made me contribute to the pot of emptiness? I guess everything else is ready to research. Alright. I'll be quiet. Welcome to the stream, Inni. We are just here, killing some things. Mars is on stream. Yeah. Mars is on stream trying to convince me to pour my White Claw into my coffee, but we just got a new coffee here. And then here in DC Dark Legion on the right-hand side, I'm opening up some loot boxes here too. We're just opening loot boxes everywhere. I guess I should, you know what I learned? The golden keys from Kingshot don't recruit the new heroes. You're still stuck with Yabble and these other heroes, so I might as well just use the keys when there's an event for it. Let's go see if there's an event coming up for using the keys. Hero development. I guess I could use it for this event. I need hero shards. Alright. Fuck it. I need hero shards to complete the event, so we're going to do some recruiting of the event. I'm opening boxes on two sides of my screen. Do you see this shit?
Is that on your red magic?
Yeah, no. I'm opening on the live stream. I'm opening a box. I have the live stream is split. On the left side is Kingshot, and the right side is DC. and I'm opening boxes on both at the same time. All right. Advanced recruitment. Look at this. Everyone's boxing. We're boxing on every angle. Ooh! I got some Ivy. I got some Miss Ivy shards. Poison Ivy. Somdip said, let's do killings. What's up, Somdip? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing, brother? I saw you joined a little late. Shout out to Somdip. He's only here because we're giving away $50, and he's won like 10 of the giveaways so far. He's won 2 or 3 of the last like 5 giveaways, so he's here to collect more of my money. Welcome to the stream, Somdip. Innie, by the way, we're doing a $50 giveaway in about 10 minutes here. Plus
Crazy.
or minus. Yep. $10 Google Play. Oh, we got some Black Canary shards. Okay. And this is how they really get you in this game. The gachas give you points that give you more free gacha boxes. You see this?
Yeah, that's the killer.
DC
That's
Dark
like...
Legion gives you free gacha boxes for opening gacha boxes. That's how they addict you. You get addicted.
And I think this is why.
This is why our nation's dying. Huh?
No, this is why I do not go to casinos.
Fair enough.
Because like I know how I am on these games. I'm like, yeah, but like if I just keep spending,
then I get more stuff for free.
Right.
It's the same reason I bought a tablet the other day. It was like, if I buy this, I get this stuff for free.
Right, yeah.
All right. I'm opening gacha boxes on 2 sides of my screen. This, you know, some people would disapprove. This is going to be a really big red box opening, by the way. I just want you to know that 26 gold boxes should give me at least 10 or so, if not more red boxes. So, here we go, Laura. We're doing the golds. Oh, we got Captain Cold. Got Wonder Woman. Mira. Here we go. Well, I got some red shards. Got Catwoman. Batgirl. We got Miss Ivy again. Miss Ivy's my main healer, so I do need her tokens. This is important. Alright, let's open this.
A couple years back, when I was playing RTS, I had 5 accounts on one server.
Yeah.
And
Farms?
so I like this. You talk about multi-box on split screen. So what they didn't have that like 2, 3, 4 years ago. That wasn't really an option at the time.
Sure.
On like, you know, middle class hardware. So I bought 5 ONN, if the product's called ON. It's Walmart tablets. They were like 7-inch.
Okay.
And then I bought they had 7 cheap covers for them, just the cover for the backside.
Nice.
And then I went to the extreme. I went to Walmart. I got plexiglass. I ended up epoxying the cover for the tablet to the back of the plexiglass, the size of the tablet.
Okay.
Then I grabbed some chicken wire. Well, not chicken wire, but tie wire.
Jesus,
and I made
Mars.
like a binder. Like listen, you know, like the binders. You know, like the school book binders. How it has that red metal wiring going through the notebook. Well, so I ended up doing like 4 like chicken wires going through sections, and then so I made 5 tablets. I glued them. I glued the covers all to 5 pieces of plexiglass. I put the tablets inside the sleeve of the cover. So now I ended up making this expandable. I ended up making this expandable, like folding on top of each other, stacking, kind of like multi-boxing RTS Android gaming setup. It was pretty cool. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. It sounds like fun.
I think it was a project. It was interesting.
Hey, as long as it panned out and you're able to kill some motherfuckers and blap blap and delete some pixels, like that's what's important.
I had fun.
All right, we're about to open, by the way, for the viewers. You can't buy these red... I guess you can, but it's hard to buy these red boxes. I don't know if you can buy red boxes. I think you can only buy purples and golds and blues and greens. I'm about to open quite a few reds. It's a big deal to open like 8 or 9 reds, just so you guys know. Like that It's a big deal. We're about to open 8 reds, 8 divine energy keys. This is the ultimate box. You can only get this, as far as I know, by opening the sub boxes and getting points. That's how they hook you, right? These have the drop rate to get guaranteed mythic champion shards. Contains 5 rewards, okay?
It's a lot of build up here.
Yeah, a lot of build up. I'm opening 8. Here we go. Let's focus. And let's see what kind of rewards we got. Wow, we got a lot of flash shards. I need some flash shards. Some more Miss Ivy. That's important. And Red Robin. He's pretty good. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go see if we have now enough shards to power up a few heroes. Okay, and I'm done opening keys in Kingshot as well. We've opened enough boxes in Kingshot. Okay, let's everybody chill out. There should be a new hero in 3 days in Dark Legion as well. I should get another hero to pull from. I already have Superman and Joker. I need to get the next one. Scarecrow, I think, is next. Okay. We're going to be able to boost up another red star on Vixen, who's a fantastic support. Lore loves Vixen. Lore, I heard a rumor that Wonder Woman's going to be mythic soon. I don't know if you heard that, but that's an exciting development. Another star on Captain Cold. Really not as many stars as, I guess my heroes are stronger than they used to be. That's fine. Okay. And usually it lets me upgrade gear as well, but that's from the regular pulls, huh? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah. She should be mythic soon, I'm hoping. That's the hope. Let's go ahead and start a research here. That's always important. Then I need to start my next upgrade for my war room. Crisis response. Alright. I need to do a few more shards to start my next upgrade here. Starting it very soon. I think I have to complete this stupid map. Their little in-game quests are so long, they take a long time. It's really going to take me like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm just complaining. It's fine. Oh, and then we should probably do the gift card in about 10 minutes, or right now. I just said that to piss you off, Lore. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let me go ahead and work on the questions. Question. Okay. Let's see here. We'll have a list. We'll have a selection of topics, and what we'll do is we'll allow everybody to pick the topic, and then we'll have it happen. Topic 1. We'll do DC hero movies. Topic 2 will be Marvel hero movies. Topic 3 will be mobile gaming. No, let's pick a game. What game do you guys want to do a question on? We'll do 5 total trivia questions, and only one of them will have a gift. The 5th one will have a gift. For the last topic, let's talk about...
The last question will be, when did Gemzy and Randy partner up?
That's a good question. We can answer that as one of the non-trivias. Oh, Mom's in stream. Welcome, Mom. Shout out to Mom. Her daughter is doing an art deal today, so shout out to Mom. She won't be joining us in voice, I don't think, but she is going to be doing some of that. Okay, the third topic is going to be something else. Third topic, let's just make it about...
What was Blair's first streaming with Randy?
Oh.
About that.
I like that.
My first stream with Randy?
Yep.
GamerCast episode 1. You have to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Though it was probably before that, actually, before you started doing the GamerCast stuff,
yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Because we definitely...
Now you're ruining the question. You might as well snitch on yourself now, Randy. X that out.
Oh. I think that's a hard one because there was probably, honestly, that would be tough because, yeah. We did a lot in Lord of the Rings before he did GamerCast.
Fair enough. Okay, I have the questions. Let's do the giveaways. And then we'll go back on memory lane and see when we actually did these things.
By the way, I started a Lord of the Rings stream the other day. And God, that game has actually evolved crazy, but not going back.
Oh, no, yeah. I can't. I sold my account. I can't go back.
Can't go back, no.
I'd have to make a new account, and I'm not doing that.
No, not happening.
Yeah. They're making the changes that they should have made a long time ago. It's really what it comes down to.
Exactly. I was sitting in and I was like, oh, yeah, that would have been great 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, I'm going to pop out the chat. I'm going to go ahead and post in both games. Okay, $50 live stream giveaway starting in a minute. Okay, I'm going to do an announcement. And I'm going to post in both games. Let's see if we can get some people in here. Magamat said Ring of Fire. All right. Here we go. The giveaway is starting soon. Give folks about 1 more minute to join the stream and check it out.
You're supposed to play the Jeopardy music theme song behind during the
no.
event.
No, because then I'll get copyrighted, so don't do that.
Oh. What about Price Chopper?
I'll make something
Price
up.
Chopper, Price is Right.
Do 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 do. All right, there you go. There's the trivia music for today. That's it. Okay. That was the end of that. Fluffy dude wants to know what the bear damage looks like. You want to see bear damage? I'll show you some bear damage. Rewards. Ranking. Personal damage. We ranked well. Overall rankings, we did well. Overall alliance, we did well. Bear damage looks nice. I don't know where to see the total damage for our group. So I'm just going to put those there. Yes, okay. The bunny is living. He's still alive, believe it or not, Moses. Okay, guys, it's time for the trivia. We're going to ask a total of 5 questions. 4 of them are just for brownie points. And the 5th and final question will be for a $50 code for either Google or Apple Play. I will buy a $50 gift card, US dollars, on Amazon, and provide the winner with the code, whether they want Google or Apple, or Lore likes PSN, so we'll even put PSN Network as an option there. It's a digital card opportunity. It's time. I'm going to join this. Sign up. Sign me up. I joined. All right. Still a few tokens short. Let's go back to that event. As we're doing this event, we're going to be doing the thing. Fluffy Dude, what's up, Fluffy Dude? Izzy's on vacation or something somewhere. Hype Fix, what's cooking? Okay, time for the first question. Okay, the first questions, these are going to be a mix of 3 categories. We have some DC hero movie questions, some Marvel hero movie questions, and then we have some RTS mobile YouTube channel related questions, because this is GamerCast episode 111. Okay? All right. Let's see here. First question. And I'm going to also post this in the stream chat. Maybe I'll start. I don't know. Because there's like a couple second delay between me talking and the stream chat happening. So I'm going to post it in the stream chat at the same time. Question number 5 is worth $50. Question number 1. Okay. In the 2017 film Justice League, which actor played the role of Batman? First question is in chat. It is live. First question is in chat. It is live. Let's go. Let's go. Post your answers in chat. Ben Affleck from Mogamat Naeem Moses. Mario and Samdip also said Ben Affleck. The correct answer here is Ben Affleck. So Mogamat now has 1 point. I don't know why I'm saying points. We're not grading based on points. Mogamat now has 1 bragging point. You can brag to Samdip that you beat him. Okay, question 5 again, unrelated to all the other questions, will be worth $50. Okay, fantastic. Next question, ladies and gentlemen. Let's switch universes here. Let's switch universes here to the Marvel universe. Question number 2. Question number 2. Which Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, MCU, was the first to gross $2 billion worldwide? Question is now live in chat. We're live in chat. Let's go. Let's do it. Who's going to do it?
Iron Man has to be.
Iron Man. Mars says Iron Man. Mario says Iron Man. Mogamat says Iron Man. Sergeant Slayer and Somdip say Infinity War. Wow. Nobody's correct. No one's got it yet. Come on. Come on. Let's keep going. Keep going. You can guess again. Everybody, come on. Avengers Infinity War from Hypefix. Captain America from Mario. I don't know if anyone liked. And we have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, there is Somdip with the Endgame. Avengers Endgame. That is the winner. Avengers Endgame is what really put the MCU universe, connected everything, and was the highest grossing movie. I think only Avatar was up around that at that point, so it blew past that. Somdip has won question number 2. Mario, the first Iron Man was also amazing, but I don't think it grossed $2 billion. It did very well, and it's one of my favorite movies, especially the first Iron Man. They're all really pretty good. Okay. Next question. Question number 3. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. This is going to be an RTS mobile question, okay? Question number 3. On the RTS Mobile Gaming YouTube channel, what 2 video game genres do I cover primarily? I'm going to post that in chat. Question number 3. Question number 3. For bragging points, who knows too much about my channel? Let's go. Somdip said strategy. There's strategy. 2 genres. Give me 2 genres. I want to see 2 genres. And building. Okay, Somdip officially is hype fix with the answer. Somdip got the answer first. Strategy and building. That is true. Strategy and base building. Real-time strategy and base building. Those are the two genres I cover most.
Aren't those the same thing though?
No. You can have real-time strategy games that aren't. Huh?
Usually they go hand in hand.
It's like a square and a rectangle, right? Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square, Mars. So
okay.
Every base builder is technically an RTS, but I play a lot of RTS that aren't base builders. So I will say that Somdip won. However, everybody did a good job. I saw a lot of right answers out there. If need more than Meta Destroyer, Somdip. That is my favorite topic as well. So Somdip is just checking the boxes today. I love breaking the meta. In fact, if you tell me something is the meta, I'm most likely not going to ever run it ever. Yes, that's the only thing I like to do. Break the metas. And Mom, runner-up with second best answer, Pew Pew and Peen Snipping. Those are also good topics. Pew Pew and Peen Snipping, very important. Here in DC Dark Legion, it looks like I'm about to kill a main boss. This looks exciting. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. Let's jump back into the hero universe. This one's kind of a tricky one. I don't know if you guys are going to get this one, okay? Question number 4, and the next question is for $50, so this one is not. But next question number 5 is $50. This one's question number 4. Question number 4. Which DC movie introduced Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, to audiences for the first time? Post it in chat. Which movie introduced her for the first time? See what you got. How many people are Googling this right now? Huh?
Aquaman.
Aquaman. Batman versus Superman.
I'm not competing though.
Justice League.
Really?
You're not competing. That's fair enough. Batman versus Superman. Dawn of Justice has to be the answer. Man of Steel. Woo! This is some pretty good graphics over here, and I'm just watching Wonder Woman kill this guy right now. Do you see this shit? Perfect timing. She's on screen killing this guy as we're doing trivia about her. This is fantastic. The Merciless, he looks mad. Oh. He looks real mad. Alright. Okay, I'm going to release the answer now. The answer is Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice from 2016. Somdip with and Hypefix posted it just a second afterwards. So Somdip is now bragging rights on 3 of these questions. 3 of these questions, and let's see if Somdip can win question number 5 for $50.
That. He's from India, isn't he? He's more American than we are.
He's smoking it. Man. Somdip is killing it.
What the hell?
Yeah. Okay. This is going to take it back. This is going to take it back to the OG days. We're talking how well do you know RTS mobile gaming? This is the question. Oh my god. Let me write this out. Question number 5. Okay, I just thought it's better than my other question 5 that I had previously. Okay, all right, yes. This is a good one. Oh, wow. Okay. The only person, I don't know if anyone knows this. This is a very specific, you have to be, this is an OG RTS Mobile question. Let's see. If Somdip's watched every video, which I know he went back and watched a lot of the streams, maybe he'll know. But on the now defunct website, created with hundreds of written guides, dozens of guest authors, dozens of spreadsheets, calculators, tables, and graphs, and all kinds of fun things. RTSmobile.com used to be a website. It's now deactivated as of about 2 years ago. What game? We created a talent calculator, like a legit talent calculator that you could go through and practice builds on. What game was that talent calculator for? This is going to be a good one. Let's see who's got this. Let's see who's got this. Who's going to pull this out for $50, ladies and gentlemen? For $50, what is it? I'm not going to say the answer. I'm going to wait 2 or 3 minutes for folks to post their answers in chat.
I don't know if that's a fair question. I really don't.
Why?
Because the website ain't even up anymore.
Yes, but there's a video about it. There's a video demonstrating how to use the tool. So if you have seen my videos all the way back, you might know.
You should save this question for next week's question for the $50 winner, because you know dang well it's going to take people. Yeah, that's a really hard question, dude.
There is a thumbnail too that should show. You might even be able to find it by going to my channel and just looking up. Let's go search. What if I look up? If I search it.
I think I know the answer, but I ain't gonna say it.
I'm not gonna give away the answer yet. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Wow, we did so many things. So many things. Who is gonna find this? Who is gonna go all the way back? Who is going to discover? Who is going to discover this little gem? This is a gem. This, so Somdip, okay, so I see a couple people posting things in chat. I did a number of combat calculators as well, and I did do a combat calculator for Game of Thrones Conquest, where you could put in your trip information and everything and get an approximate calculation of how it would pan out in battle. We made a bunch of calculators. I'm not talking about a calculator. I'm talking about a skill tree planner. I'm talking about like your hero skill tree planner. Okay, the skills inside of your hero's butt. Not every game has hero skills that need to be planned. One example of a game that I don't play that has a skill tree for the heroes would be ROK, right? So there's a lot of games that have an individual skill tree inside the hero. Age of Empires had a skill tree. Warhammer Chaos from Sergeant Slayer. Warhammer Conquest and Chaos from Sergeant Slayer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Over 5 years ago, we created we paid somebody. I didn't create it myself. I created some of the stuff, but we paid somebody to create a built-in web calculator, a skill tree planner for Warhammer Chaos in Conquest. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Slayer with the win. Sergeant Slayer with the win.
How much did that cost you?
I think it was like $150.
That's not bad at all.
The guy was in my alliance at the time. He was with Laura and I. He was in our alliance at the time. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh my gosh. Laura, do you remember his name? So it's like a 4 or 5 letter name, starts with the letter C. Crispy or something. I forget. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah. RTSmobile.com. We launched a brand new calculator. I had to close that website down because it was costing too much money a year, and it was getting a couple hundred, visits a day, but there's no money to be made in people just visiting for free guides, unfortunately. So Sergeant Slayer gets the W. I think I have your Discord already.
Yay, win.
I actually made a guerrilla warfare guide on there. As soon as it got posted on your website, a week later, they put out a development update and killed my whole strategy.
Yep.
Killed it.
Yep. Mars had some guest articles.
Like, never again. Never again am I going to snitch on myself. I'm like, nope. Dude, I put hours into that. And the girlfriend at the time, she put a lot of hours in developing that so you could upload it, but I gave all the strategy. But yeah, that was, man, bro. Oh, that pissed me off.
Yep. I thought you were going to get at Mars. I thought you were going to guess that answer because you were around back then when we did that calculator, that talent tree.
I figured that's what it was, but I didn't want to ruin it.
You want to ruin it? Appreciate you, yeah. Mars. Love you long time. Okay, yeah, that's an OG, guys, and if I ever had a sugar daddy that wanted to sponsor launching a new website, we might launch a new one. But for right now, we're not doing any websites. They cost too much money a year to run. Just to own the licensing and everything. I mean, it's not like $1 million, but it's a good. If you want a fast website that's not a total piece of shit, that like actually opens things up when you click the links quickly, and can handle a couple hundred people on it at the same time, that's probably like $600-700 a year worth of hosting and licensing fees and everything. All right, I'm messaging Sergeant Slayer on Discord now. Sergeant Slayer, you are the winner. Go ahead and tell me in Discord if you'd prefer Google Play, Apple Play, or PSN Network $50 credit, and I will get you a code, sir. He said Google Play. Okay, congratulations. All right, it's good. I like it. Okay, well, the trivia is over for today, folks. That was the trivia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. Maybe we should do some trivia every time. I feel like we used to do trivia a lot during my Eve Echoes day. We did trivia almost every stream. Maybe I should get back to that,
That should be like a once a month gig.
Yeah.
Beginning of the month or end of the month.
Once a month? Okay. Mars says trivia once a month. Viewers, what do you guys think? We just finished our first giveaway here. Who wants to see trivia once a month in the live streams? Who wants to see trivia once a month in the live streams? Let's open the live chat. Samdip wants to do more bragging points. EchoCast says that he likes the Uber dopamine shit with the double gaming windows. That was funny, huh? When I was doing gotcha boxes on 2 games. Neither one of these games sponsors me. I'm not affiliated with any one of these games. Maybe that'll change after they see my amazing live stream. Who knows? But neither one of these games has a content creator program. And they fucking delete my messages when I post my links in their Discord. These motherfuckers. I got a 5-minute ban the other day, or a 5-minute silence the other day for posting my fucking video link in the
Really?
It's a Kingshot? I forget which game I did it in. Neither one of these games has a fucking content program that I can join. Go fuck myself, I guess. Sorry, I got excited. Alright, let me go purchase as we do more of this training. I'm gonna go do. I hope so, Sergeant. Sergeant is a mod. Sergeant Slayer, aren't you a mod over there? Man, tell him to message me, man. I'm right here. Daddy's here. We're going. Alright, let me go ahead and get your thing now. I was exchanged some cards with Lore the other day, and it like took me like he asked me about it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just forgot for so long. I'm such an asshole. Alright, Google Play e-gift card. Let's see here. The gift that keeps on giving. Okay, it's going to want your email address for the Google Play. Just message, don't say it, just message it in private. My wife's going to look at my Amazon and be like, you just bought Apple, you just bought PlayStation last night and Google Play today. What are you doing, husband? I'm going to have to tell her.
And you should just say to her, you should just be like,
giveaways.
Mother's Day is coming up. I got you.
Mother's Day? Oh, my God.
And then you better get her something for Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'll have to get her something for Mother's Day. All right. We're going to close this deal right now, Sergeant Slayer. $50 giveaway. Fantastic.
I actually found talking about Amazon, found a new technology that was kind of like interesting on there. It's like this solar powered dash computerized calculator thing screen, LCD screen.
Yeah.
And it has these, it's Bluetooth, and it has these 4 adapters you connect to your tires, and it'll tell you the tire pressures of your vehicle live right there on the LCD within the
your tire pressures?
within your vehicle. Yeah.
Nice.
So like if you're traveling, you know, and you get a nail in the tire, you get a slow leak, you don't realize, you know, something's going on. You look at the LCD, it'll give you a warning, it'll tell you everything that's going on. So it's great for traveling, you know. I was thinking about for my tractor. I'm like, that's a good idea. It wasn't too expensive either.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Sergeant, I'm looking.
I was gonna make a comment to you, Randy.
What do you got? What's your comment?
I was gonna say you're the snack that keeps getting better.
The who? Say it again.
The snack that keeps getting better.
Oh, good. That sounds about right. I agree with that.
Just if anybody wants to know, his wife will probably deny it.
We got Juicy here. You know what I found on Amazon the other day?
What?
It's going in the Wayback Machine. Steph is definitely not going to know what I'm talking about. You two might, though. I found, like, it just popped up, and then it was there. It was, like, meant to be found because it popped up.
Yeah.
Bitto honey candy. Do you remember that from when you were little?
Bitto honey.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Bitto honey.
It's like BIT-O-honey.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, greatest candy ever, but I thought was discontinued. Clearly, I ordered some.
I've never heard of it. I remember Now-A-Laters, Laffy Taffy.
Oh yeah.
And Lemonheads.
You gotta think about all those. You gotta think about all those movie theater candies that like don't exist anymore.
Ah, okay.
Like think of things you got in the movie theater that like you would never buy now. Like Junior Mints. Who buys Junior Mints? No one. Or like Snow Caps, you know those little nonpareils. You only ever bought those in the movie theater. Like you'd never buy them anywhere else.
Or those like waffle duds or whatever they were called. I forget what they're called.
Milk duds.
Yeah, milk duds. Yep.
Yeah, you never got exactly. That's literally you're only ever getting that in a movie theater ever.
I'm trying to get this card. It keeps wanting me to email or do a number. I'm trying to find a way to get the card that I can get a code. I'm sorry. We're trying to get this figured out.
I
might have figured it out.
Of doing a drive-in theater for truck drivers.
Oh my god, drive-in theaters are so cool. I loved going to drive-in movies when I was little.
But they made a freaking truck drivers, though. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be tough.
I know it would be tough,
like,
but
you couldn't really have rows.
Just imagine the screen. Well, no, you could do it. They got big truck and parking lots out west, up near where Steph is from, up that way. He knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I mean, but the screen, in order to accommodate that space, would have to be enormous.
You know what would be better? Is if you had something that was portable so that someone could buy it, and then like if they were at like a big trucking parking lot, they could just set it up and like everyone could watch a movie together.
That's true. That
sounds like fun.
Be like the most popular person around. Mila Montana, let's watch a movie. I got you.
There you go, Glare. Do it up. Make it happen.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't even need a screen because you could like, just like, I don't know, you'd have to find like a big wall. I don't know. Okay, I haven't really thought this one through because I was stuck on the Bit-O-Honeys, but anyways.
It's funny that truck stops they have now, they're like, it's like the insides of truck stops, it like caters to personal vehicle people, and they build it where like it's themed like a carnival. Like if you ever go into like a Love's truck stop or Pilot, they always got these, it's just carnival-ish. Like they have a little section where it's like carnival-ish. It's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, like I get like I Randy knows this. I've gone down the YouTube hole sometimes with the people who like live in their vans and stuff, and I could not do that. But sometimes I just go down the hole of watching the people who do, and I'm like, what? I have so many questions about like toilet usage and things like that.
Where's that?
And well, like the young people who live in a van together, like the young couples.
Okay.
I think they're hysterical because they're always like, yeah, we have this like composting toilet and we just like keep it under our seat here and we pull it out and we like do our business in the aisle.
Yes.
And I'm like, you are destined to fail as a couple. That right there, you're destined to fail because every couple, you need to be able to shut that door. You got like, people could argue with me on this one, but you got to be able to shut the door. People need privacy. And there's gonna be a moment where you're sick.
I like, yeah, doors are important, you know. Place order. Okay. Sergeant Slayer, you should now have, it says delivery in the next 5 minutes. You should now have this information coming your way for the $50 winning Google Play gift card here for Sergeant Slayer. Congratulations again. Let me know when you got that or if there's any issues. We figured it out. I was just copy pasting the information that he sent me wrong. That's one way to fuck that up. Now that we have that, we should be good to go. Okay, all right, excellent. Excellent. Somdip wants to answer questions about GamerCast episodes. Somdip has seen all of the GamerCast streams. He's been here for most of them.
Here's a trivia one for Somdip. When was the first GamerCast episode I was a part of?
That's a good one.
He might know. You better be careful. He might get the bragging rights on this one.
I might be able to guess.
I mean, it was in the Sea of Conquest era, so.
A long time
yeah, it
was
in
ago.
the Sea of Conquest era.
Yeah, I mean, wow, we've been doing this for a long time.
Listen, to this day. Oh, here's a question, Somdip.
He's still working on that one. He's still working. He's still working on steps.
Okay, there's a backup question. You don't have to look this one up.
Yes.
Because you have to know me to know the answer.
Okay.
What has been my favorite segment of GamerCast episodes that we've done?
Oh.
I already know.
Yeah, he already knows. Shh, you can't.
I already know.
He already knows.
I think I know. Let's put it like that.
Glad, here's when I'll stump you.
Somdip posted the segment.
When was the first time I talked about my love life on stream?
That's a tough one.
I know that one.
What love life?
Somdip, you're wrong. You're wrong about my favorite time of GamerCast episodes was not slapping players in SOC.
Oh.
Somdip, I feel aggrieved. You do not know me very well.
Somdip, you watched them all. How do you? Come on, Somdip. Yeah. Sergeant Slayer, did you get your award, Slayer? By the way.
You got it right. It's Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
It was like
Daddy Steph, he talked about his girlfriend. I can't say what episode, but I know it was probably like 3 months ago.
3 months, yeah, his first girlfriend ever, 3 months ago.
No, it was longer than that.
Longer than that.
Longer than that.
Man,
yeah, no.
It was, I would say almost a year ago now.
We've been through his dating life. It's great.
Sergeant Slayer got the $50 reward, folks.
Since we're on that thing, I did go on a date last night.
Wow!
See?
Congratulations. See? How was it?
He goes on the most wholesome Midwestern dates, everyone. He's
How was it?
been
Is it good?
applicant and shit.
Oh,
I
what
mean,
was it? We played some mini golf. We went out to dinner,
see?
took a nice
Oh,
walk, and yeah.
yeah.
They're fucking like a Hallmark Midwestern dater.
You could be the next Hallmark movie. We could have Brad Pitt play you,
There you go.
and we could do it. We could do it. We'd have to.
As long as you're making a movie, I agree.
Okay, yeah, and there'll be no girls in cups. It'll just be Brad Pitt, Steph
Playing himself.
2.0. Good.
But Mars is right. Baldur's Gate was the best because there's
Yeah.
nothing that will ever beat the polar bear.
Baldur's Gate was fun. The only problem with Baldur's Gate for me, and I love it. I'm not saying anything bad about the game. The YouTube community is not there for it.
No.
The YouTube community for Baldur's Gate is essentially they all just watch. There's like 2 or 3 hot girls that play Baldur's Gate, and like 95% of the YouTube viewership for Baldur's Gate just watches their content. No one wants to see. As soon as they know there's like a mildly attractive to hot level female who's making content, like they're like, oh, fuck Randy, we're over here. Ha ha ha. That's just how that goes. So
You
I
ever
lost
heard the
fight.
saying? I have to disagree. Listen.
Okay.
You ever heard the saying, a good salesman can sell the shirt off his back?
You want my shirt?
All right. So with that said, what is community? What is community? Okay? So it's not so much, you get my point. It's not so much about the game. It's the community that makes the game, right?
Sure.
So you can have like Baldur's Gate, and you can have me, Glare, you, and Steph on a stream, and we're having great conversations. The game's just going smooth. It's a great stream. That's going to make the viewers, bro. Right?
Yeah.
So
it was winter.
Yeah.
But the polar bear was hysterical. The fact that I was making Randy play a druid polar bear was
good.
like, I like lived for that shit.
It was good. Listen, if you and Mars really want to bring it back, they just released a massive patch 8 for Baldur's Gate, which added like 1 billion pieces of content. It's basically like a new game in a lot of ways. So we could make a brand new evil druid polar bear for a future live stream next week, if you guys really want. If you want. And if we have 5 viewers, then fuck it. We'll have 5. Somdip will be here answering trivia questions. But we'll...
and he can contribute. And Somdip, it's interactive when we do it because we let you pick like the hair color and stuff.
Yeah.
We need like a whole hour just to create the damn character.
I feel like that's the truth. Yeah, exactly. And these are like 100-hour campaigns, so it's like we won't be done for a while, but for sure we could do.
And then Randy goes and does something like kill our dog.
Yeah. And if the dog gets killed in combat, it's always upsetting.
Oh, it's funny. Anyways, that was such a time. But I do agree with Mars about community because I have to say of all the games I've played, and this is a toss-up. I'm trying to, in my head right now, decide between the two with community, between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Lord of the Rings was maybe, because we played that for like 2 years. I mean, the community on that was big.
I played Game of Thrones Conquest for like 4, so.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I only played that game for 2 weeks.
I'm going to go with community with Game of Thrones only in that, in real life, having not played that game now in like 3 years, I am still like real life friends with like 9 people from that game.
Nice.
So,
all right.
Hell, they've had children and shit and gotten married.
There you go. Yeah. Nah, the community's for real. I mean, shit. We got Mars remembers writing the guide for RTS mobile gaming like 5-6 years ago. I mean, we've been around for a minute here trying to build something.
Well, I think one of the funnier community ones is one of the guys I played with forever in Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
He did not come over to Lord of the Rings. Some of my Game of Thrones people came to Lord of the Rings, but he wasn't one of them. Well, he is in my field as an attorney, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I was working someplace where he was in a position where he needed to hire interns. And so I was in a position to help him get interns, So next thing you know, I'm in like a Zoom meeting with this guy who can hire all these people.
You used to play games
and I'm with all these other people. And after the Zoom meeting, my colleagues were like, "That guy was great. How did you meet him?" I'm like, "What are you gonna be like?" Well, this one time in a dragging battle,
he stabbed my orc right in the tit. No, it's good. It's good. I would say I haven't had that particular scenario, but a couple of years ago, back when the RTS Mobile website first launched, like 6 or 7 years ago, we're talking, because that website was around for 2 or 3 years. I was playing Clash of Kings: The West, and I was like a brand new YouTuber. Like I had like 200 or 300 viewers, like subscribers, I mean. And the lead developer for the game, I forget the dude's name. The whole dev team was from China, right? But they invited me to be like the live shoutcaster, me and like one other YouTuber, to be a live shoutcaster at this like live competition at the Hollywood Castle. So if you like go back to my content from 6 or 7 years ago, you'll probably find some Clash of Kings content. And this was a Facebook live. They wanted to do a Facebook live stream, and they posted it out to their millions of viewers, on Facebook. They posted my link, and I ended up with like 26, 27,000 like live viewers on Facebook. And I was shoutcasting this thing. I was walking around with a phone. I had my phone with the headphone jack, and I had like a fuzzy camera and a microphone plugged into my headphone jack, and I was like walking around with a little tripod, like interviewing people, and I met like Chief Pat and a couple. He's a real dick in real life, by the way. But I met a bunch of people there. A couple Powerbang Gaming. These guys both had like millions of followers, like 6, 7 years ago when YouTube was gaming was kind of still fresh. Clash of Clans, clans status. They both had millions and millions of viewers, and I met them both. And they were, like I said, both just like big douchebags in person. So I didn't like have the same work scenario, but I had this kind of weird, and I met the other gamers that I played with.
Which is
and
cool,
actually, I think the guy's name that I used to play with, I think he was something Slayer, not Sergeant Slayer. That would be a really funny coincidence.
It would be.
Something Slayer. And I actually, I have his number. I haven't talked to him in years, but yeah. It's such an interesting, and my wife was like, asking me like who I'm talking to there, and it's like, yeah, these people that I game with. And then for that event, since it was in person, they flew everybody out from around the world. There was like probably 50 or 60 gamers there. I brought like a dozen RTS Mobile t-shirts that I had made, and I gave out. And this one guy that I played with, I fucking even barely knew the guy, but he wanted a shirt, and I don't know. I didn't really like him. I didn't like him in game, and I just, unfortunately, he's there in person with me, and I had to be nice. So I gave him a shirt, and then Chief Pat came over at one point and asked me. He's like, "Hey, what's RTS Mobile? That sounds pretty cool." And this fucking other guy with my shirt on just jumps in and starts answering the question. I was like, "That's not the fucking." And then Chief Pat, he gave I don't know. I don't know if anything would have happened there, but I'm just telling you
Yeah.
He was interested for a minute, and then I think after the stupid answer that he got, because the guy said something dumb, I was like, God damn it. Really? You interrupted me for my own thing that I gave you a shirt for 5 minutes, and he's wearing the shirt, so what am I going to say? You know what I mean? So
lesson learned, don't ever give any memorabilia out until the middle of the event.
Yeah, until middle of the event, I'm happy with where I'm at. I think it's taken a number of years, but I think we have a cool YouTube community, and I have no regrets. I just look back at that sometimes, and it's like, I wonder if I could have hooked Chief Pat at the time if this fucking idiot didn't answer the question for me. Can you imagine if Chief Pat gave me a promo on his channel or something back then? Would have been game over. And then so I had to explain it to some people at work too, because I took the week off of work, right?
Yeah.
I took a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off work or something, and then I had to explain to my boss.
it's way more awkward than like, remember when online dating first became like a thing?
Yeah.
And people like,
I
now
did that
everyone would
online.
be like, oh yeah, now everyone would be like, oh, we met online. Like that's what would happen now. But like back when it was first a thing, no one would admit to that.
I admitted it. I don't give a shit.
Okay, you're a little younger than me, but yeah.
No, but I was on the OG, like Plenty of Fish, like the OG websites. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. I online dated 15 years. I met the wife while I was online dating like another girl in Vegas, and I was living in LA. Going to I was talking. I wasn't exclusive. I was just talking to some people. I was dating some girl in Vegas, dating someone in LA, like through Plenty of Fish, and then I met my wife at a dance club, and just happened to work out that way.
See, this is the lesson learned: is you're gonna meet your wife or your significant other in real life.
Yeah. The people I met on the online dating were nuts. I mean, nice people, but holy shit, they were fucking crazy. They were some batshit crazy.
I think we all probably have some stories.
Yeah. Tell me about your story.
I mean, I have a lot.
Give us one. Pick one good one. Let's hear about it as I kill people.
I'm trying to think of which one's the worst. There's so many. It got to the point, there was this one year in my 30s that my best friend who had 4 kids would just call me up and be like, I have wine. Tell me about your life. Because she thought my life at that point was like her soap opera.
Yep.
And she was like living vicariously through me. And I was like, why did you have fucking 4 kids? But anyways, there was this one guy who I met online who... The first date was fine. Like, we went to dinner.
Yep.
That wasn't terrible, because he clearly made it to a second date.
Okay.
The second date is definitely where the problem came in.
Okay.
I remember we went out for dinner again.
What do you do?
I will never forget, because, like, the appetizers had arrived. Like, so this was, like, early in the dinner. Like, drinks had arrived, appetizers.
Okay. No one's drunk yet. Like, okay, no one's full yet. Got it.
Right, and I'm like, okay, this guy made it through the first date. Like, he's got a job. Like, he's educated. He doesn't smell. Like, we're checking some boxes.
Those are important metrics to meet. Yeah, my wife can't say the same about me.
Is good, right? Like, this is good stuff. But he was 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
Which was fine. Whatever. I didn't think it was a big deal. And honest to God, if he says, I want to bring up a topic of conversation that I think might be... it's just difficult.'s like, so I just think I just need to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God. I'm like, all I'm thinking is like, did I order enough alcohol for whatever he's about to say? Right?
Okay.
And
fair question.
He says to me, he goes, there's just no easy way to say this, but you are older than me. And I think at the time I might have been
older than me.
Like, I think at the time I might have been like 36.
Yeah.
Right?
What a fucking way to start a date, huh?
I was like, maybe I was 37, right? So.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I'm like, I know, right? So I'm just like nodding at him, because you're like, at this point, you're like, something bad is about to happen. Yeah. And like, you're just in this moment in time of like, what bad thing is it going to be?
Right? Was it a proposal? Did he propose on date number 2?
No, he said to me, he goes, I really think like, I like you and I think this could work out. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like,
yeah.
Okay. And now he says to me, he goes, but I really want to have kids. So I think if we were going to do this, like, we'd have to get like married in the next 6 months and like start having kids, because you're just too old. And your eggs are dying.
That's you know what? I'll say that to my wife later and see if she slaps me. Hey wife,
what's wrong
you're
with
old
that?
and your
That's
eggs are dying.
Legit. No, that's a serious, legit, conversation. How you dumped them over that?
Okay, yeah, I don't want kids. So I was like, bye. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. You saved yourselves both headaches. How is that the worst date you ever been on?
I don't think it was.
How is that the worst date you ever been on? It makes no sense.
Well, no. First of all, I don't think having the conversation about do you want to have kids is a crazy conversation, right? I don't think that part's crazy.
He just didn't word it well.
I think how he framed it was crazy.
He like insulted you.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Mars, I think the best way to say it would have been, I like you a lot, but if we're gonna have kids, you don't have to say why. She already knows why. She's probably fucking thinks about her age at 37. You probably think about your age every day, like 8 times a day. Like, God damn it. Like, so I think the mistake the guy made is he should have just said, I like you a lot. I know we're only on date 2. I want to have kids. We probably should do it in the next 6 months. If you're interested, let's see where this goes. No pressure. But I want to put that out there. And then...
Okay, but by the way,
that's
it's
like
also
not,
insane.
That's not really an awkward... I don't know. I don't... Like, I
think
can
it's
see
also
a
insane
word...
to say... I think it's insane to say to someone on the second date, like, I want to have kids and we should start in the next 6 months. That is crazy.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Yes and no. Like, there's a lot more worse situations that I'm pretty sure humans experience than just that. Like, when you say crazy dates, like, I was thinking something crazy, like
cut his
crazy,
thumb off.
that like. That's
like
kind of like
you mean like the guy who said he wanted to come watch me do Zumba in the morning.
So, hey, there you go. I would agree with Mars. I don't think it's outlandish to bring it up, but I will say the way he did it, I'm going to agree with Glare. He didn't have any tact. He basically insulted you multiple times in the same sentence that he told you he liked you. He's like, I like you, and then you put a but, and you know what happens when you say but after a compliment? It pisses people off. But, and by the way, you're old as shit and you're squirting dust out. Like, that doesn't go well. That's not the way to approach that conversation.
No, the quote was, and your eggs are dying.
Yeah, that's a little worse than squirting dust. I mean, that's like, how can I piss you off, horrify you, and depress you all in one sentence? Here it is.
Let's put it this way. I've had more serious conversations about having kids with a guy I was with for 7 years.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything like that.
Yeah. I will commend the guy for having the stones to bring it up. I just think, like, he should have really developed his approach better. Because you're definitely only on date 2.
That youth in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have the history to lean on.
He was a very well-off, entitled individual that probably had a lot to offer on the table, and that was probably his mentality. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. You know, because people like that talk like that are straightforward like that, they really don't have anything to lose. They're not worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
He was a history teacher, so.
Sandeep wants to know if you kicked him in the nuts.
It's just kind of normal.
Steph said he's got someone who can make a website if needed. Thank you, Steph.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and Sandeep, I did not kick him in the nuts. What I did was I got another drink, and I told him that I didn't want to have kids. And he said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty certain." And he said, "Well, what if I change your mind?" I was like, "No, I'm fairly confident in my decision making here."
Yes.
And so that was the end of dating him. But I did eat the meal because, like, you're already there.
You're already there. Eat the meal, yeah. You know, and if you turn your chair around and let your back face him for a while, it is what it is. Yeah.
I've had other bad ones. I had one that was during the World Cup. God.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me talk about my weird date. So
your turn.
Go ahead, Mars. Sorry about that, Mars.
I was supposed to have a date over the weekend, right?
This weekend?
Yes, this weekend.
Okay. All right.
And this is weird. This is what I'm saying. This is weird.
Okay.
So we're supposed to go on a date. I'm investing a little bit of money for the date, right? You know, probably a couple $100, maybe a little bit more. I don't know.
Oh.
So you know. Anyway, so the night of, which was like last night. Now I asked. I said, we should go tonight. This was last night. But we were supposed to go out this morning. That was the original plan. Go this morning. Go to the movies. Have some breakfast.
Okay.
And so, you know, I was kind of like pushing it last night. Like, let's go tonight. I just felt something was weird. Like I just kept kind of pushing it a little bit. And then she goes, no, I need to go now. I have to get my nails done. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
So I let her go about her business. I brush it off. She texts me later that night. And she sends me a picture of both her feet in like leg casts. And she goes, I messed up. And I go, I'm like, my eyes wide open emoji. I'm like, in text messaging, I'm like, what the hell happened? She goes, I went to my girlfriend's house, not even nothing to do with nails. She went to her girlfriend's house and slipped and like busted both her ankles.
Yeah.
I'm like, you effing kidding me? I'm like, face palm. I'm like, This is weird, okay? That is weird.
Okay.
You know, and then she's texting me in the morning, can you help me with some money? I'm like, all right,
help me with some money?
No,
How many times have you dated her?
I'm done. Now, this is weird. I just met the chick.
Yeah.
Just met the chick.
Just met her.
Now, I'm like, this is weird, okay?
Yeah.
This is weird.
It's a little...
Okay, I mean, that's bad. That's bad. No.
We'll give it to you. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That is weird.
Yeah.
And this is a regular thing. This is a regular thing nowadays. I don't
People
know
that break
what's
their
up.
legs when they're talking to you regularly? Or...
I don't know. I don't know. Just like, if it ain't that, it's something else. Like,
yeah.
Weird. Okay? This is weird.
Can you help me with some money? I just broke both my legs. I feel like, Mars, you miss an opportunity to be a real chivalrous hero. Why don't you just send her 10 grand?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Don't take any advice I ever say on stream, by the way.
See, when I lived in New Hampshire, which is a while ago, I used to always do my first dates, these blind dates, at Buffalo Wild Wings. This was a brilliant plan, right? Brilliant plan.
Okay.
Because if the person sucked, right, which could happen,
you get the blazing wings.
You could be like, I'm not going to talk to you, like, or shh. We're watching the game. And it didn't matter what we want. There's like 9,000 games on in the goddamn place. So you're just like, I'm so into the Minnesota Vikings. I don't fucking care, but like, gotta watch the Vikings game, right?
Good.
So you can't go wrong. So I would go there, and I always had the one same waitress. So she would like know afterwards we would like talk about the guys, like whether they were good enough or not. Mm-hmm. And like there was one guy I was seeing like in between all this, and so like one time I came in. And she said, I haven't seen you in here with so-and-so in a while. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, yep.
That's funny.
But now, like, so that's not good. You got to get your waitresses on your side.
Get the waitresses on your side. Yeah, make sure you tip them.
It's true.
Make sure you tip the help, because they will get you back if you don't.
Yeah. I've had, there was a, when I could have doxed myself here, but there was a restaurant in the town I grew up in.
Okay. Don't say the name of the restaurant.
No, I won't. And that that I've been going to like my whole life. So like I knew the owners, I knew everyone in there.
Everybody.
Like when I turned 17, my mother decided to stop cooking when I went to college, and so like anytime we came home, like it was like right down the street from our house, right? So like so I just knew them all the time. And it was a very, very popular restaurant in the city. And so a lot of times when I would go on these dates, people would want to go there. And it made sense. It was on the side of the city I lived on, and it was a very popular restaurant. And I would always say no, because like I was like, I in no way can take a first date to this place where I know everybody.
Yeah, where you know everybody. Yep, they're all family.
Right. So I just one time I took a guy on a second date there, because he seemed like we did coffee on the first date, and he seemed like a normal human being, and I was like, I think I might be able to risk it. This was a terrible decision on my part. So for the first time in like ever, I take like a date, like not someone I'm dating, but a date to this restaurant, which he picked. He was like, do you want to go there? And instead of saying normally no,
he picked it
because again, it was a very popular restaurant.
Instead of you saying, everyone there's my family, don't fuck this up.
Right. So normally when a guy would say, hey, do you want to go to this restaurant? I would always be like, no, can we go somewhere else? They usually thought it was weird, because they're like, why don't you want to go to this place that everyone wants to go to?
Sure.
But in this case, I was like, okay, I can risk it. We'll go. Right. And we went, and honest to God, it got so awful, because like the manager came over, the owner came over, like every person on the wait staff had to come over. I mean, I swear we were inside of the bar. I feel like if they had placards behind the bar, they would have held up like their numbers for like what they thought of him. Yeah. It was that bad.
That's funny.
Well, it gets really bad when the bill comes, because he goes to split the bill. Which, so
he was bad mid-date too, not just for the bill. He was bad the whole date.
So he goes to split the bill, and I'm like, whatever. Like that happens. Like, I'm fine to pay it. Well, the manager of the restaurant, who of course I've known since I was like 12. Yeah. Right? He is not happy. And the waitress like glares at this guy and goes and gets the manager. And the manager comes over and says, I've got you.
Yeah.
And
got you glare.
Go. Right?
And you can go, yeah.
I was like, I feel like this is not going to a third date ever. So yeah, so that guy ended.
Don't take Claire to a date in her hometown and try and split the bill.
Yeah, I mean it was fine. But I've split bills plenty of times, but it just was not going to fly with the manager. The guy was super Irish and
yeah. Oh no.
So,
oh no. Yep.
Yeah.
I can imagine how well that went. But hey, good riddance. Better to catch him now than later. And
the good news is when I did break up with my long-term partner, right, and we both lived in the city, and of course at that point he'd gone to that restaurant with me a bazillion times too. But it was like in the divorce, it's like I get that restaurant.
Yeah.
Like he could never show his face.
Yeah, I'm glad he likes that restaurant because he's not going back.
Not going back. It's like you have to divide up the city. You get the south, I get the north.
Cut it into gang territories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Breakups are hard, people. The longer you're with someone, you have to navigate these things.
100%. I would say that you again good job cutting it off early. His actions. Yep. I'm just looking outside because the wife said she's getting Five Guys today. She asked me if I wanted anything for lunch, and yeah. Well, we've been healthy for the past 2 or 3 weeks. We haven't eaten Five Guys.
No.
And believe it or not, I've actually been healthy most of this week. I've been eating pretty good, other than popcorn the other day and a small bit of sherbet. I've been eating pretty good almost all week. I've probably lost 2 or 3 pounds of just not being a fat piece of shit. I'm not overweight, but I definitely have the dad gut. It's not a big gut, but I have a dad little bubble there that kind of wraps around me. And the only reason I'm probably not massive is because I work out 7 days a week, so I keep my metabolism up. But I was just proud of myself for eating good for 4 or 5 days in a row. So now the wife's bringing Five Guys to fuck it all up. But it's my request. I did request the Five Guys today. She asked me, should I pick any food up? And instead of saying yes, I'll get a burrito bowl from Chipotle with no tortilla, I said Five Guys. So now we're gonna do that.
Well, I mean, you got to eat something, or else you would go into starvation mode.
I would agree. Yeah, I don't want to starve. I like living. I like living, and I like eating. But we're probably gonna end the stream in about 5 minutes.
If she sends you a video of her feet in casts, I would worry.
Yes, let me text her.
I'll send you a picture. I'll send you the picture. I'll post the picture of the cast of the feet in Discord in a little bit. I swear. I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying at all.
I believe you. I want to see it. I'm curious. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream in about 5 minutes, folks, because I should have lunch here very soon, and I have to do a little bit of work out in the yard before the wife gets here. I trimmed the bushes. The big bush, and I trimmed part of the tree today, but her car was in the way, so I have to go finish trimming the bottom of the tree branches before she gets home. So we're gonna end in 5 minutes. If you guys have anything that you want to ask now in chat, please ask it. Again, congrats to Sergeant Slayer, GamerCast episode 111, $50 trivia winner today. Somdip runner-up because he got 3 of the 5 questions correct. If we were doing it based on points, he would have won. But those are just bragging points today. So, I think it was good. Had some fun today. And do you guys like this dual game version where I have 2 games up? Is this too much for your eyeballs? What do you guys think about this? Do you guys like this double? Double game. Double gotcha spins at the same time.
For me, Randy, the main thing is more action, trolling alliances, going into alliances and finding targets to hit, real soap opera stuff, that's kind of what kind of triggers me, but it is what it is,
That's fair enough.
So, I said that multiple times to you already, but I don't know what else your viewers,
So. This particular Kingshot in particular is difficult because they only have a kill event every other week, and it's a 2-day long kill event, but that's usually outside of my streaming windows. So maybe I'll try and set up a stream in the next kill event. I think it's like a Thursday, Friday. I feel like it ends before my Friday stream starts. I'm trying to remember exactly when it ended. But let me see if I can do a stream during the kill event, because I'm sure you'll want to see that, right? That'll be exciting. Otherwise, our kingdom's at peace right now. We have a non-aggression pact outside of the kill event.
You gotta stir things up. Stir
it up.
Make a story for us to follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Call someone an absolute idiot.
There you go.
And blame it on somebody else.
I could always just make an account in a new kingdom and just every stream just go attack like the top alliance and just like stir the pot. I'm too invested in this one. Like, I've whaled out a little bit in here. I'm level 27. Like, I feel like if I only spend like $100 in a kingdom, like, I'm okay just being like the bad guy. But now that I spent this much, like, I have to abide by the rules because I'm only ranked 22 in power. Oops. So I can't impose my will. There is 21 people with bigger dicks than me, and another 10 or 15 people that I probably would have trouble killing if they. So there's probably 30 or 40 people out of the top 400, about 10% that I really can't touch. So, yeah, but why didn't I go see?
It'd be nice to see you, like, if you were doing what you were doing now, like, if you were, like, because you always end up switching games. So before you switch up the game, work up towards something brutal.
You want to see a climax, like when I'm close to ending the game,
like
close
if it's
to
gonna
leaving
end,
the game.
yeah, like you might, like, you know what I mean, like, make it worth our while at least, you know, or something. I don't know. You know?
Mars just wants to see the death and hey, Warhammer Chaos and Conquest, baby, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, death and destruction for all. Like, I'm not upset about it. I hear you, dog. I hear you 100%. All right. Well, listen, guys, with that, we're going to end today's live stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks to our fantastic viewers. Love you guys for participating in the trivia and for chilling. Thank you to all my friends who've been hanging out in voice chat with us as well. We're going to end today's stream. If you have enjoyed today's content, feel free to like and subscribe. And again, thank you to Gemsy for sponsoring today's content. Get massive discounts on your in-game pack purchases for DC Dark Legion, Lord of the Rings, Sea of Conquest, some of the Dark War Survival, lots of different games that they do. So check out their Discord in my video description below. Love you long time, folks. Let's cap it here. Randy.
And make sure you come back next week.
That's correct. As Steph said, make sure you come back next week. Randy,